Hello friends, in our last lecture we have completed the services section. In this lecture we will create the recent work section or the portfolio section. If you notice the PST template you will see that as our services header we have this our works header also. So we can copy that. Well, first let's make it our services. Now let's copy the services header and come here. Create a new section with a class of portfolio and also section padding. Inside here, let's just paste the services header. Now change the class name to portfolio header. Okay. Now this one should be our recent works or say our works. And also here in style.css we have this services header margin bottom. Let's add here another class that is dot portfolio header. You can add another line text align center. Next, here in portfolio we have a background image. Currently we will use only a solid color. So dot portfolio background color. Now let's go to PSD template and using eyedropper tool check this color. Now copy the color code and paste it here. Also the font colors will be white, which is FFF. So color hash FFF. Now let's create a default class of font color white. So come to reset.css and add a class dot white color hash FFF. Now assign this class to this h1. Now save and check. Now we will be having portfolio slider or carousel, whatever you can say. This is a modern concept. So you will, with a class of portfolio carousel, inside this li. Now inside this li we will have a div with a class of inner content. Inside inner content we will have the project image. So image source equals image slash portfolio project1.png. Well, this portfolio carousel will be inside dot row, which will be inside dot container. So first we'll have the container, then row, then we'll have this portfolio carousel. Now let's indent properly. After image, we will have a div with a class of overlay content. So first we'll have this image. This overlay content will be shown on hover. So first it will be hidden. Let's not make it complex. You will understand it very soon. So inside this we will have the project name. So h1, say environment website, then the project link. So p a href equals hash, click here, which is this click here for details. Well, let's make it h3. Now let's copy the li and paste 6 to 7 times. So it's looking like this. It's normal. We want to make it a carousel. For this we will use slider only. Let's go to main.js. Now copy the slider initiation script and paste here. Now we will modify it to as our need. So here it will be dot portfolio carousel. Now let's come here in items visible and provide min 1 max 4. Delete the pagination, we won't be needing it. Delete this comma also. Now save it and hit refresh. See, it's really cool, isn't it? Now what we want is the project name, and click here for details will be hidden. When one hover over the project image, then it will show up. So what we will do, we will make the inner content position relative and overlay content position absolute. Then we will position the content of overlay content properly. So let's proceed. So come to style.css, dot portfolio, dot inner content, position relative, and dot portfolio, dot inner content, dot overlay content, position absolute. Now see, we can't see. So now top 0 pixel, left 0 pixel. Now it's okay. Now text align center. Now let's target the H3 and P inside overlay content and provide color white. Now let's provide a background color to the overlay content. So background color RGBA 000 0.8. It's RGBA, not RGB. Now A means alpha, which controls transparency. Now 000, this is the color code, which is black, and 0.8 means 80% transparent. Well, it's an issue with the width and height. So let's provide width 100% and also the height 100%. Well, first let's provide width and height to inner content. Let's provide 265 pixel. Now let's provide the width of the image to be 100%. And now give 100% width to overlay content. Yup, it's fine now. Now let's provide some space at the top of H3, which is the project name. So target the H3, provide padding top 30%. No, let's make it 20%. Yup. Let's provide the H3 a color of red. So hash E74C3C. Now comes another magic. Here, let's change the top to 100%. Let's provide a height of 225 pixel to the inner content. Now what we want. When one hover over the inner content, the overlay content will have a top value of 0. So on hover, the value of top will change. So on hover, we can see the project name and description. So dot portfolio, dot inner content, on hover, dot overlay content, top 0. So when we are hovering over the inner content, then the overlay contents top will change to 0. See, it's cool, right? Now let's animate it by providing a transition effect. So search for transition in style.css only. Because I'm lazy, I will copy all the transitions and I will just paste it. Okay. Oops, no. It should be in the overlay content because the top value is changing for the overlay content. Now save it and see the cool effect. Now we want the link color to be that sky blue color. So target the anchor, provide color hash 2d8 2d8. Also make the font weight bold. It's cool. Now we need the carousel arrows at the bottom. So for this, come to index.html and after this you will add UL with a class of portfolio nav. Inside it we have two LIs, one with ID of prev and another next. So this ID of prev will have less than sign, so ampersand lt semicolon, and in the similar fashion it will be ampersand gt, which is greater than then semicolon. Now let's take a look. See, nothing is happening. So now go to main.js and write here prev hash prev next hash next. Save it and come to browser. See, the arrows are working now. Well, now we want to style the arrow. We want to make it look like button and also we want to place it at the center. So dot portfolio nav li cursor, make it pointer. This will make the arrows to look like links. And in portfolio nav provide text align center. Now to li provide margin right 10 pixel, padding 5 pixel, background color hash 333 and color hash fff. Well, let's remove the padding. Provide font size 10 pixel and provide width and height 20 pixel. Let's increase the font size to 14 pixel and width and height also to 28 pixel. Yup. Now let's provide space before the portfolio nav. So provide margin top 30 pixel. Now here, in addition to height of 28 pixel, also provide line height of 28 pixel. Also make the font weight bold. Now style the hover effect. So on hover, background color will be hash E74C3C. So on hover, the background color will be hash E74C3C. Now let's make the arrow background a circle. So we can do this by using the border radius property. It's a cool trick. So let's provide a border radius of 50%. Again, I am lazy, So just search for border radius, copy all these lines and paste here. Now change this 5 pixel to 50%. You can see it's square now, right? Let's refresh it. Now see, it's circle. Magic. Well, now let's target portfolio LI and give margin right 10 pixel and margin left 10 pixel. Another thing is that we want the margin right property to be associated with only this arrow and not the right arrow. Now target the last child and provide margin right 0 pixel. It's awesome. Now let's change the project images. Project 2, project 3, project 4, again say project 2, project 1, project 4. Now save and refresh the page. See, it's awesome. You can change the project names if you want, as we will do, but not now, later. Now we need to provide background image. Let's comment the background color, see the result. Now let's include the background image. So background URL, it is placed inside image. So image, then portfolio, next portfolio bg dot png. Now background size 100%, 100%, and background position fixed. Well, there is some problem. Oops, it's portfolio, not portfolio. Now let's delete the background color and background size. And it's not background position, it's background attachment. And now background size 100%, 100%. See, now the background is fixed. It's looking cool, isn't it? Let's check in Google Chrome too. Till now, it's really awesome. So that's it for this lecture. See you in the next lecture where we will do the team section. Till then, have fun, take care.